You are now tuned into Let's Talk Podcast, where we talk less but do more. Today we have a very special guest.
My name is Boog. People know me as Boog. You know, my real name Aaron, but people know me as Boog. So,
Boog.
Yeah, Boog.
I want to do like some current events. I initially wanted you on because you are the only person, the only man I seen on social media with the stance that you had with the Klay and Megan situation.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else, every other man on there was basically, you know how men are.
Yeah.
You were the only person I seen with that stance that you felt like Klay was actually wrong. And on top of that, I love your what do you call them? Monday thoughts?
Monday quotes or
I
thoughts,
love
whatever.
your Monday thoughts. It's always like stuff that I'm thinking, but I don't want to say because everybody just think I'm just always complaining about something. So
right.
From a man perspective, it's like thoughts on certain
things.
So I'm like, okay, when I have a man on my show, I like to have like a smart man, not just a, you know the other ones.
Okay, I get you.
So we gonna get into that first. What made you start doing the Monday thoughts on social media?
To be honest, it really started like dropping my kids off at school in the morning, or after I dropped them off. Like, you know, because I'm really not a morning person. So when I drop the kids off to school in the morning and I'm like headed home or to the gym or wherever I'm headed, I usually, for some reason, I don't know why I don't do this on purpose, I'll ride in silence. And when you ride in silence in a car, your mind just be going. In my mind, if I'm not really thinking of harping on something crazy, I think about everything. So stuff just come to my mind, and I'm like, I'm gonna just start jotting this down. But I'm just jotting it down, not like trying to get no attention. And I'm just like,
it'd be really funny. Some stuff be really funny.
Yeah, it really happened like around like holiday season, like toward the beginning of Thanksgiving.
I went on your page and you actually got like a
the highlight,
and I'm thinking you just randomly just did it a few times. When I went on your page, I seen that you actually started doing it like around November. I think it was.
Yeah. The reason why I did the highlight, because one of the people who like when I do it told me like, you should start highlighting these, because usually I just do them and just let them disappear and be like, whatever. She was like, highlight them. I'm like, damn, that's a good idea. I'm gonna just do that. So that's why I started highlighting them. But yeah, it started around like November, like maybe like right before Thanksgiving. And I was just riding thinking, I'm like, damn, Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving coming up, I ain't in the holiday spirit for real. I don't know why I wasn't, but I just wasn't. So I was just a lot of things just crossing my mind. I'm like, something just told me to like jot this shit down.
I love it. I love that it's so many different like it's not all like you said. It was, I remember one of them said like it's like Christmas coming up, I'm not ready for whatever. Yeah. But it's like, it's not just about Christmas. It's like, it's literally how a brain really work. It was like just a whole bunch of different thoughts on paper.
Exactly.
I think that you should, I'm interested. I really love it. I think that it should be like a thing.
It's funny that you said that, because the last one I did this past Monday, my man, his name's 6'8", he do photography and videography or whatever.
Is he actually 6'8"? I always wonder why.
Yeah, he tall. He tall. Yeah, and he was like, he DM'd me literally Monday. It was like, bro, we should shoot this in like a little mini series, like. Be a thing. I love it. And I'm like, damn, that dude sound kind of sweet. So I'm like, I was thinking about it. I told him like I might be interested in doing that for real. Even if you do it like a Monday, like your Monday thoughts, instead of just writing it, you do like a little video and just say all the thoughts. I was looking at that, and I also seen the one of them. You said, I think this was in December, you said you don't post your friends' work, you don't post your friends' business if you know they're janky. It's not, janky business. I don't agree with anybody who do anything janky. I don't care if it's a friend, family member, associate. If it's wrong, I'm not standing behind it.
And that was a big thing I seen on social media. I can't remember who started the post, but it was a thing like Fabulous, I think he did it. And everybody was like, he's sassy. I'm biased because when I seen what you said, I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
Right.
But when he posted it, he basically like, if your friend don't ever post your business, it's not your real friend. And then I'm like, you right, because if you my friend and you know I'm trying to do this X, Y, and Z and you're not posting it, like why not? But then when I seen your thing, I'm like, that makes sense, because if I have a following on social media and I'm posting like, go here, do this, and then you do it, and
your face on it,
and it don't work out, it's you coming to me. Like I remember this girl, she told me this one girl, like she do credit repair. So I'm like, okay, this is my home girl, so I'm gonna trust what she say. So the girl was like, she wanted $1,000 up front. I'm like, okay, cool. I pay her because I'm using my home girl. Like I feel like I trust you enough to do it.
Right.
I paid a girl $1,000 and it was up in the wind.
See?
My friend like, I feel so bad because of it. And I'm like, you should. You should, because I only went to her because of you. So I get what you said 100%.
Exactly.
But what if a friend basically specifically sent you a post, like, post this, but you knew it was Janky? Would you tell them, or would you just not post it?
I just wouldn't post it. I'd try my best to like finesse them, like try to like, you know how you do it, like, all right, I got you. You know, like somebody be like, hit me up tomorrow. I'm gonna, you know, we gonna hang, and be like, all right, I got you. I do one of those. I do one of those, like, all right, I got you, I'm gonna do it, and just don't do it, like, or if it's like one of my close friends and we super cool, and I can talk to him and be like, bro, you know you be on some bullshit, I'm not doing it. You know I'm not posting it. I'm not putting my face on nothing janky. I just can't do it. I like to be outside comfortably and live my life. So
I might bust you upside your head, like, you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we in Detroit, ain't nobody playing for real. Like, I'm not putting my face behind nothing that's janky. I ain't doing it.
You also, I see that you you go to different events, because you just said like when you be outside you want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I noticed you go to like different things. Like, we in Detroit, of course, everybody goes downtown to specific spots. I'm not gonna you know, but I see that you do like a variety of different things. I seen that you like went to charities thing, and I thought that was just for women. And what's crazy is somebody bought me a ticket to go, and I drove around looking for parking for a whole hour.
Really?
I drove around looking for parking for a whole hour. I got so mad I just went home.
Word?
It was nowhere to park.
I want to know, because I actually Uber down there. And I Uber down there, so I wouldn't know about the park.
The person was like, go park at the casino on Uber. I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. That's stupid. And I missed the whole show, and I had a ticket, but it was nowhere to park. I was so mad. But I see you do different things. Do you is it like because you older and you don't like being on the club scene, or do you just choose to?
It's a few things. I'm older. I'm 37, so like a lot of crazy turned up stuff I ain't really a part of. So I'm older, and plus I actually know Charity. So
okay.
So yeah, and I love her music. I'm a fan of her music, like genuinely fan of her music. So that was the reason. And I'm an R&B person.
Are you?
Over hip hop, yeah. For the most, as I got older, it was hip hop, but then as I got older, I'm like, man, I like some smooth R&B. I like Player, driving the car with my girl. Right, anything Olivia Dean.
Oh my God.
Anything Olivia Dean
I love Olivia Dean, and
anything
I just seen a
Olivia
post.
Dean right
she
now.
did a somebody pick stitched it, like did the videos together.
Yeah.
It was like, I want to say probably 2 years ago, or maybe even a year ago, she was performing at like a big thing, and she only had like 3 people in the audience.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too.
Fast forward to this year, everybody is on Olivia Dean. I love her. I love her music. You the first guy I heard say he like Olivia Dean. Yeah, because
I see quite a few guys saying that they rock with her.
You know what?
I like
Who
her.
was it?
And I'm a late bloomer though. I just caught on not too long ago.
What's the guy name who always be crying?
The guy who always be crying.
Crying in his music. Rod Wave.
Oh yeah, Rod Wave.
He posted he like Olivia Dean. Another rapper posted like they like Olivia Dean. So you're right, it is a few men that say they like Olivia Dean.
Yeah, she killing right now for sure.
Who, like, what's your go-to song? Like, if you get in the car, I know you said you ride in silence, but you get in the car, and what's the
my
first
go-to song? It would probably be something Brandy, because Brandy is my favorite artist, female artist. So anything off of either Never Say Never or for her self-entitled album, Brandy.
Oh,
anything
so you like
off of there.
Real R&B?
Yeah,
R&B.
Absolutely, for sure.
That's
for sure.
How do you feel about talking about Brandy? How do you feel about how she don't publicize her relationship with Ray J as her brother to protect her brand?
Embarrassing. He embarrassed. Look at him though. He's embarrassed. He that brother, like, bro, I love you, but you embarrassed, and I can't. It's bad enough that the world know that we siblings, but like I ain't gonna really lean into the fact that we siblings. Like everybody know, but it's like.
Do you feel like he do what he do? Do you feel like he's really like? I'm trying to use the right words because there's certain words you cannot say. Do you feel like he really like spent, or do you feel like it's all an act? Like he just doing it for social media?
It's two. It's both. I feel like both. It's like half of something wrong with that man. Half of it is so wrong with him. The other half is he want the attention. It's Ray J, he a celebrity, so he gotta sell it. So I do understand it, but it's overboard. It's like, bro, your sister is Brandy, bro.
Seriously.
And what's crazy is like you was cool before you started doing what you was doing.
I think
Like
it's the
you was a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
You came out with a couple of hits. I'm not saying he the best singer, but he got a couple of hits. Like
One Wish definitely still get played in my car.
Yeah, and he said, I just watched the interview where he said One Wish pay all his bills every month.
I'm sure. Every time I listen to One Wish, I think about the guy I was dating when I was a kid and how he broke my heart. I would play basketball. He dumped me for this other girl who was better in basketball. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry because that's some kid stuff, so it's just funny.
He was like real good on the men's basketball,
right?
So I'm like, ooh, he played basketball, so I'm gonna try to play basketball. And of course, they just had me on there because I was tall, but it was a girl who was actually like, Angel Reese,
going crazy.
So he wanted her, so it was like the head basketball guy, then the head basketball girl, and then it's just me.
It was back then it was so simple to pick up and drop somebody off back then because you didn't have no substance. You ain't have no.
Every time I hear that song, that's what I think about.
One Wish.
I get sad all over again.
One Wish.
Yeah.
So One Wish came on when you was a kid. How old was you?
One Wish.
I'm 37. How old? Damn.
One Wish came out. I was a teenager. Wasn't we?
I think. I'm 30. I was 80. I'm 88.
I'm 91.
Okay, so that's
I was a teenager, wasn't I?
Yeah, that's only 3 years. 2 years.
When did One Wish come
3.
out?
Huh?
What year did One Wish come out? I was
not
a teenager because I used to listen to One Wish. I used to listen to, what's that other song I used to listen to in my room? I had like a boombox in my room. It was One Wish. It was another song. And my aunties were like, turn that shit off. I think
One Wish might have, I don't know. We gotta look that up. I don't know.
Now I'm mad. I gave my daughter my phone because I want to look it up and see. One Wish had to come out when I was a teenager. I don't
think it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it was early teens, like older. 19, maybe 18, 19-ish.
I was thinking like 16.
Maybe so. I don't know.
Now that's gonna be embedded in my brain. I gotta figure out when One Wish came out.
Yeah, I gotta check the stats.
I first seen you on the podcast studio I used to record in.
What's a Greenfield in 12 months?
Yeah. So you had a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you still do it?
No, I haven't done it since. I feel like my last episode was probably like right before the world opened back up during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. Like probably like 2021. That's probably like my last episode if I can remember. I think that was my last one.
That's crazy because you posted that in that studio, and that's when I wanted to start podcasting. I'm like, okay, I like it. I ended up going to that studio. I did like my first. However, I recorded there every week until they actually closed now. Okay. What made you stop podcasting? Mm-hmm. It was like a
the one with the black and blue checker background?
No.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the other one. You wasn't that
you talking about the one I did with this girl named Amber, the one in Royal Oak.
Royal Oak, it got like all different Woodward. Sets. That one. You was there.
Yeah,
I seen you post that, and then when I seen you post it on your page, I actually hit them up, and I started recording there every week. Right. What made you stop podcasting?
Me and the girl who was doing it, I ain't gonna lie, it was.
Y'all started dating?
No. It was just it required too much of my time, like. When she initially hit me up, she was like, "Okay, I want you on my podcast for a couple of weeks out a couple of days out the week." I'm like, "All right, cool, let's do it."
A couple of days out the week is crazy.
And then like it turned in from that to she sending me stuff. I need you at this event. I'm like, all right, but I'm like, I ain't with all. I'm thinking I'm just going on.
Have a little fun.
Let's have some fun. Let's record. Let's have some fun. But it felt like a homework assignment. And then it just like slowly drifted away. I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
so you didn't initially want a podcast?
I did when I had my own. I initially had my own like 2019 or early 2020, right before literally. I feel like my first episode that I had on my own podcast was probably like January or February 2020, and then only had a couple of episodes, and then bam, the world shut down.
Oh yeah.
And then when we opened back up, I had a couple more, but then that was it.
What made you stop doing it? Then when you was doing it by yourself?
It was my co-host. The co-host I had at the time when I did my own stuff didn't work out. They fell out because I had two females. It was me and two other women. They kind of They kind of, you know how that go.
Yeah.
Which I should have never done to begin with. I wanted to be me and one of my homeboys.
But it would be kind of biased.
Yeah.
If it was just
I wanted a woman in there too, because I wanted a different perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what really happened. 2 women.
It's crazy.
Then them two not really seeing eye to eye. Then
Would you ever start it again? Like start podcasting again?
I think I would. It just gotta make sense.
Gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense. I gotta have something going on. I gotta really have something to talk about to really do it. I don't want to just do it just to do it. Like,
yeah, I feel like a lot of people are podcasting right now. I want to say just in these last few months, I've seen so many podcasts pop up out of just the city alone.
For sure.
And one thing I can say is everybody got their own like niche. Like everybody talk about, they got their own different things that they talk about. But I was even thinking with your Monday thoughts, that would be like, if you was to do something, that would be cool to do. Like you would drop like every Monday. And
that'd be sweet. That would be. That was something I'd do. That would really be something I do. And the beautiful thing about podcasts is like it could be a million podcasters in one city because everybody gives you a different perspective on, like, it don't matter. We could all talk about the same thing, but we different people. We different people. So like how like a celebrity or a R&B artist, rapper, whatever, they would do the Breakfast Club, they would do a Hot 97 all in one day, but each show is different. Just it's the same person. I can't
believe you just said that.
But each show is different. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful thing about it.
I have a friend, and I had asked him to come on, and he was like, when he ready to start talking, he's gonna come on mine. But he also, I'm like, I want to be the first one, because I know you're gonna do. He like, it don't matter how many I do before you, because what you talk about on yours, you gonna talk about this other one. I'm going to, we talking about this. He like, so it really don't matter because everybody is talking about different things. And on my last episode, I was talking about this one lady. She just wrote a book, and it's like when people do podcasts, you see them on one. You start seeing them on a bunch of, I think they do like a podcast run or something.
It's like they're going on a little tour, a little tour. And I'm promotional run.
That's crazy, because if you watch each episode, you have to talk about different stuff, because I'm not about to do 6 podcasts in a week and y'all sit here, got me sitting on this couch talking about the same exact thing. So I feel like with all the different podcasts and stuff is coming up, like everybody like, it's oversaturated. I'm tired of seeing podcasts. It's not, because everybody is talking about something.
It's not. It's not oversaturated. It's just that the ones who gonna stay. The ones who gonna go, because it's like, is you talking about bullshit or are you talking about something real?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It gotta have some type of substance to it.
I feel like social media then went crazy this week. Social media then went so crazy this week. Well, all the hot topics, we're gonna talk about some social media hot topics. With the Megan and Klay situation, you posted, this is not commenting on your post, you said he was wrong. Right. From my perspective, me being a woman, and Megan and Stallion is an Aquarius. I'm Aquarius, but we love hard. Like we love hard. A lot of people like, oh, you supposed to be private with your mate. If I had a man in January, we all in. And I had another man in June. It's like we don't hold back based on like what society feel. We just do us. So I feel like he was wrong basically because they just bought a house together. Yeah. She was around his family. Yeah. So he playing this role like, I thought the next big thing was gonna be he was gonna propose to her. Honestly, I thought they was gonna get married. But talking to other people, they knew they was gonna break up. I'm like, am I delusional? Why do you
not? I mean, no, I wouldn't say you're delusional. No, you're not. No, you're not delusional. But I didn't think it was gonna end the way it ended and how soon it ended. Fast, but I didn't think it was gonna be anything.
I just knew they was gonna get married.
I didn't have the expectations of them getting married. I thought that they would have a long lasting relationship, but I didn't think it would lead to marriage. Just for the simple fact, who like people have been saying lately, who Klay is. NBA player, you know how athletes are. $300 million plus he didn't earn throughout his career. 6'7", light skin, good hair, a handsome guy.
He's 6'7"?
He like 6'5", 6'7", handsome dude. You know what I'm saying? And I just know he can get his pick of the litter. And I just feel like he was having fun. But I feel like the reason why I feel like he was wrong, like I said on my post, is because you could have just told her that. If you, like, how y'all get a house together You bring her around the family on Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever it was. She whipped y'all up a good meal and all
Cooking
that.
for your daddy, her daddy in her videos, your mama in your videos, your daddy saying it's the best food he ever had, and it's just like, come on.
How out of nowhere?
You don't want to be monogamous.
Now you don't want to be monogamous? So I feel like, bro, you knew that from jump. I know going into a relationship, I feel like the first day or two when I talk to a woman, I'm already knowing I already know what category to put her in. That's just me. From day one or two, just by conversation. Say if I meet somebody at the gas station, we exchange numbers, we go home, we talk, and that night, I'm already knowing just based off the intellect of where I want to put you at.
Are you in a relationship right now?
Yes.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah. So.
Are you married?
No, okay. Not married.
Oh, that's so nice. I love when guys are in relationships and they can say they're in they can say they're in a relationship. So I had somebody in there, I'm like, are you in a relationship? They're like, oh.
No, I'm in a relationship.
So do you feel so like basically what you saying is Klay is wrong because he could have just told her, because he knew. I feel like when she first posted them on Instagram, you knew he was in the back of her picture. I feel like once everybody started knowing that they was dating, they felt like they had to go public, but you really didn't have to. You didn't have to. Like Lotto and 21 Savage, they still haven't went public, and she pregnant. Yeah. It's just like, this
is my thing about it. Let me say this. This is my thing. You can be in a relationship and everybody know, but everybody don't need to know.
Know your business. Do you feel like she was wrong for coming out basically?
Absolutely not, because it was public. Because you gotta understand, she want to get ahead of the press because she is a celebrity.
Somebody and they be like, oh my God, where's Megan?
She want to control her narrative before somebody else be able to. Because what if? Okay, they have broken up. What if it's somebody somehow some way it spill out that they broken up and somebody running with a narrative that's not true. So it's like, I gotta play cleanup.
Oh, that was I never thought about it from that perspective. Like she just getting ahead of the.
Let me get ahead of it,
because that's like even if you seen him out with somebody, you'd be like Klay cheating on Megan. They that's what I'm saying.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that you don't want to be dating nobody, right? And only you and him know that y'all split up, and then somebody see you with somebody or somebody see, and then it's like, now it's a different. Oh, such and such cheating on. No, I broke up with him 3 months ago. We just didn't tell y'all.
Yeah, that was smart.
So
I get that.
And on celebrity side of things, it's best to let me get ahead of the press. But like normal people like us, it's like, I don't give it.
Yeah, say what you want, whatever. But
for the most part, yeah.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I've seen celebrities that it was the other way. They never told nobody they broke up. Yeah. So when they see different stuff, it's just this big narrative. Then they got to come out with a statement like, oh, well, we've been separated for 3 months. And it's like, I get why she did it. At first I was thinking like, she should just not said nothing. But now that you say it like that, especially how social media and how people just go after Megan Stallion. She like, let me just throw it out there right now for y'all start saying I cheated.
They be on her head. They be on her head. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it I don't agree. I'm not on the side of like being on her head and bashing her, because to me, I feel like Megan is like a normal Detroit girl that we see, who we've known her to date people, but every person for the most part that she's dated, she got somewhat of a relationship with them. So what's the difference? Hers is just on the magnifying glass.
Because I'm like, if y'all follow my life around, I would be chopped in half. Because
let's be honest, let's just say, who is a well-known, who people call a hoe and like celebrity? Let's say Kim Kardashian.
I love Kim.
She's dated everybody, but she's dated them.
Yeah, so, and then it's like people.
If she move fast, that's one thing. So what? But like, it ain't like
she be in full-blown relationships with him. So it's like, that's what I'm saying.
Is she really a hoe, or is she just?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if say for instance a camera was to follow me around.
Right.
They'd be like, God forbid, I'll be on TMZ every 2 days.
Exactly. If you was a celebrity,
like, so it's just be like, you really, these are still normal people. Like,
exactly.
And that's where I feel like that's where the disconnect come from, because y'all feel like, not y'all, but I'm saying people feel like because it's a celebrity, they not supposed to live life a certain way. Like, oh, she's supposed to just stay with him or just keep quiet because she's famous. No, I like the Megan Thee Stallion, even though she is a celebrity. She's still like down to earth. She still live like a semi like normal life. Like, I go through shit too.
Bro, she can just rap good. and everybody know her from rapping good. That's it. She's still a human being.
Yeah, still a human being.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like she doing orgies on so crazy on camera. Like she's I don't think she's a hoe. She's like, not a hoe.
Kim Kardashian, like she a hoe. Why? Because she got a sex tape. You know how many people got sex tape? Like
a sex tape that leaked. You know what I'm saying? Whether if what Ray J saying is true, you see what he out here saying. Whether it was
planned, it worked out.
Regardless if it was planned or worked out, who knows? Who really cares for real?
But it's like a lot of regular people that have sex tapes. I get that. What do you think about the Boston Richie situation from yesterday? Did you see that?
I saw it about her claiming that he liked to.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm not judging nobody what they doing in the comfort of their own home, but if it get put out there, it's just like.
My thing is, why argue and bash and try to humiliate a girl who got something like that in the vault about you? That's
true. That's where it's like, bro, you gotta be smart. That's the thing. When you dating a woman, you gotta be careful on how y'all end, because you gotta think about what she know about you. If I know I'm out here wild in this relationship, I'm gonna let you off pleasantly, knowing that you got something against me.
When he posted a snippet of the song, bashing her, the song is weak for one.
Right. I never heard the song, by the way. It's weak. Real.
She said, if you release this song tomorrow, I'm gonna tell the world your business, basically.
Right. Okay.
He released the song, but on the flip side, like my sister said last night when we was talking on the phone, this might have been what he wanted. So now you put this out there, this type of stuff he like to do. Now it's kind of easier for him because he don't have to meet a girl and try to test the waters. Like what you want? What you like? What you into? Because now a girl, him coming to talk to a girl, she already gonna know, oh, he like da 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 da. So or certain type of people is going to be attracted to him, so he don't really have to hide it.
So what did the text messages say? Because I ain't see those either.
She sent him a picture of the peg and.
Oh, okay, I did see that then. And that's all it was.
And she sent how much it cost. Basically, like, this is it. This is how much it costs. And he said, which number you want me to Zelle the money to?
Oh, for real?
And then
I didn't see that part. I didn't see that.
He loved it. Like, the picture was a thing. He loved it. And he said, get here now. Like, I'm waiting. Like, hurry up. So that's why if you go look at his,
I ain't know that
his
part.
Comments off, but on all his comments,
see that part.
People like, get here now, get here now. Like, TikTok is going crazy.
Like I said, I'm not judging what you do in your bedroom. To me, I feel like anything you do with a woman, for the most part, I don't know. I don't know.
No. I just had this conversation last night on the phone. I said on the phone, I'm going to get judged by this. I said on the phone, anything a man do with a woman can't be gay. That's what I said. I said because it's a man and a woman.
That's how I feel.
It can't be considered gay.
That's how I feel.
It may not be your type of thing. Like, you might be like, okay, I'm not into that. Okay, you might not be into it, but I feel like if it's a man and it's a woman, they're doing it together, it can't be considered gay. My sister like, you're disgusting. It's gay as fuck. But I'm like, how? It's a man and a woman.
But to a certain level, though, like you said, the pagan thing, like, what's the I mean, okay, if you using a toy to do that, what do you? What's normally in there? If the man never made the toy to go inside, well, they modeling it compared to what?
On the flip side, I get what you're saying, because
you know what I'm saying.
If I wasn't here with this toy, what would you be doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Like if it's not me, is it an actual?
Yeah.
So it's like.
But at the same time, just because he's into that don't mean he wants a man to
do it.
So that's why it's like it's a little tricky. Yeah. That's why I try not to get in people's bedroom. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you. You know what I'm saying? And if you gay, I don't give a damn. That ain't my business.
Yeah, true. Do you feel like how do you feel about when people bash the person they used to date or on social media, or like a friend? I personally, I have friends where we just cut ties and we just went our separate ways.
Yeah.
I had one friend even tell me, like, we got back cool, and she was like, I'm like, you the first person I like stopped talking to, and I didn't hear nothing bad about myself.
Right.
She's like, bitch, we know too much about each other.
Yeah.
Let me say something about you. You gonna say something about me. It's gonna be like, we know too much about each other to even do that. So it's
we got dirt on each other. Yeah. So it's like,
I go my way, and we just
leave peacefully
cool like that.
Right.
Even with me, when I used to like a week ago, when I used to like talk about my baby daddy on the internet, it'd just be like, what am I getting out of it? For real. It makes me look stupid. Like,
yeah, because every time I see something like that from like somebody saying something about the person they used to date, it's like, you dated them, or you know what I'm saying? And then the length of how long you dated them, you like something about them. The only reason why you're saying this is because you're mad and y'all not together no more, and y'all just got
a guy I dated had called me Sasquatch.
He called you who? Sasquatch? But so what made him say that? And when he was dating you, he didn't.
We was talking or whatever.
Did he think you was Sasquatch when he was dating you?
We end up breaking up, and then we were arguing.
Right.
And he like, yeah, you get going on Sasquatch. And I was like, is that supposed to hurt my feelings? Because we were dating for quite a while.
For a good long time, right?
You was all up on me.
Yeah.
So was I Sasquatch the end? Or
see, that's what I'm saying. See, listen, if we fall out and it's a bad breakup, I'm not gonna talk about your appearance. I'm gonna talk about how you think. I'm gonna be like,
and that's what it was.
Fuck you, you crazy ass, whatever.
I told him, I said the next person you get with gonna think you all at a bag of chips. So you open your mouth, you could tell you like retarded, like not retarded but dumb. Yeah. And he like, all right, Sasquatch, and I was like, okay, like. Tell me, he was calling me all. Oh my god, he called me all type of stuff.
Yeah, I just feel like that's strange because like you dated somebody, and especially for a long period of time. How is you talking about?
Did I not look the same?
That's what I'm saying. It's just the same thing. How like you would break up with a girl when she'd get fine and shit, and she expects you to call her. It's like the problem wasn't your appearance, baby. You crazy.
It was like girls always want to post cute pictures when y'all break up. Bitch, I thought you was crazy, not ugly.
Not ugly. The ugly. The appearance wasn't the problem. You're fucking nuts. That's why I stopped talking to you. Not because of the way you look. So, you know.
I'm biased because I feel like you said like I stopped talking because you was fucking nuts. Why do not all men? Why do some men like when women are like me?
I don't know why some men
really like. I feel like it's some men that I get a better response when I'm being
when you were mean to them in real life. When you be mean to them,
they be mean. They so nice and sweet, but when I'm being nice and sweet, they pulling back like they being kind of mean. And I had one guy tell me like, because guys like to catch, like the chase, but it's just like I don't want to be mean to somebody that I like. Why? What is that?
I'm only gonna speak for me.
I'm listening
because. Listen, because it's like it's crazy that like me and my girl just had this conversation maybe a few days ago. Like how we was watching, I think it was a podcast we was watching. Somebody was like, there was like, niggas love mean women. And,
I know what podcast you're talking about.
And I'm thinking, and me myself, I'm like, I don't like mean women. Yeah. I like a woman that's sweet to me. So I can only speak for me. But I feel like if just by guessing, if a guy like a woman that's mean. Maybe that's some childhood trauma or something.
I don't want to sound mean, but the one man who I feel like, I'm not gonna say it.
Like I said, I like sweet women. I like women that's sweet to me. Yes, we love the catch, we love to chase, but we only enjoy chasing you when we know that you want us too. But you just playing a little. You want us to work for it. That's fine. I get it. We love that shit. Cool. But if we know you ain't rocking with us on no type of level,
you know I don't like you. You chasing me. That is harassment.
That's harassment.
Hello 911.
I don't want no woman that don't want me. I don't want not one woman that don't want me.
I don't want to date nobody I have to be mean to. Yeah. And I was just trying to explain to somebody like if I have to be mean to you, if I have to be mean to you for you to be nice to me, it's like I want to be nice and sweet and soft. I don't want a man that I'm about to be
exactly that
I'm about to just dog out. I don't. That's disgusting.
Exactly. You don't want a footstool. You want something. You want an equal.
Yeah.
You want somebody that be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't all that. I feel like that's social media shit to me. Like, no man who really want a woman and want them to love them want somebody that's mean to them. I don't want no mean woman. I love a woman that's sweet. I love waking up and breakfast is on the stove.
Period.
I love my underwear being on the bed when I get out of the shower.
Period. I know that's
you know what I'm saying? I love a sweet woman. I love, you know what I'm saying? I see my mom do this for my dad. My mom.
And that's what I was about to say. I feel like it's more from men who probably was raised in a single household, so all they seen was their mama running around Get your dirty feet ass off the motherfucking couch. So they feel like a woman not treating them like that, then she don't love them. Exactly. And it's just like, that's your mom. I'm not your mama. Like, if I gotta be mean to you, I don't want you.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, for me, it's different. I seen my mom take care of my dad. Mm-hmm. To this day, still like take care of my dad. To this day,
that's what you expect.
I see my mom take care of my pops every day. He don't go without a meal.
So do you feel like 2-parent households matter when you date, like in relationships?
It matter
dating?
for sure. It matter for sure. Definitely. Just based off of what I came up with. Like I ain't never known my mom and my dad to be beefing and they in separate homes. I grew up with both parents my whole life. To this day, like they still together. And they still treat us like kids every once in a while, you know.
Do you think you can tell with like dating a woman who didn't have that versus dating a woman who had that?
I've dated women who didn't have a dad, and I've dated women who have had dads, and it was totally different experience.
Was it like the woman who don't have the dad got the daddy issues?
Absolutely. I prefer to date a woman who has a father in her life.
And this is what I love.
Just saying.
I love that we can use our free will,
right,
and have our own preferences.
Yeah,
it's me. It's a big thing when people say, like, if I was to say, I prefer to date men with children, and people be looking at me like, you having a child, I prefer you to have a child, so you might you understand when I can't do certain things because
you have a kid.
I have a kid and I have different responsibilities versus dating a guy who don't have kids, who can just get up and just do whatever he want to do willy-nilly. So when you say
that makes sense.
Oh, I don't have a babysitter, or my daughter's sick, or whatever you say, I've been working every day for the last couple weeks. I'm finally got some couple days off, so I want to spend some time with my daughter. A man who got a kid and probably work, he gonna understand that.
Right, yeah.
A man that don't have a kid gonna be like,
come on, man. All right.
That's like I love that. I feel like I see it now more than ever. Well, not even just women, men too. Like, this is my preference. I want this or nothing. Like, I don't want to date a woman that got 2 different baby daddies, and that's his. He can say that. I don't want to date a woman that got short hair. It was like on Pop the Balloon. This man said he didn't like women that had short hair. Everybody was cussing him out, and it's like that's his preference. But when a man walk up here in his shoes dirty, I'm thinking, oh, I don't like the way you dress. I don't like your shoes. There's nothing wrong with that. So I really just like how right now everybody is in their own, like, this is what I want. Yeah. And that's that, because it's your choice. You can have a preference of who you like to date. Like, you prefer to date a woman that have her like a relationship with her father.
Absolutely.
That's your preference. And it's going to be some people who feel like, you can't say that. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. I grew up without a dad. I'm okay, and I get that, but it's like, bro, no, I'm just basing off experience and my preference. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with somebody wanting what they want. It's it's just different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I love that you are. I feel like you are comfortable in yourself.
Yeah.
That you're able to have this type of conversation. Yeah. And you're able to have a non-biased outlook. Like, I feel like you think like people say most men do. I don't think that's true, but logic. You like logic over.
I'm with what's right. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if it's my homeboy. I don't care if it's my brother. I don't care if it's my cousin, whatever. Bro, you wrong. You know you wrong for that.
Yeah.
Like, it's plenty of times when one of my friends have called me and explained the situation between him and his girl. Man, tell me why this such and such did this. And I'm like, bro. Why you do that?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have did that.
That is why
I'm so blunt with my friends. I'm like, bro, you dumb. What made you do that? And you better beg and go get her back, because that was slow.
A lot of men not gonna ever do that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not the. If you want the friend to be on your side, the bash your girl, but I mean, if that, I ain't doing that. I'm be like, bro, if you really love her, you better go get her
and
stop playing.
And that's holding your friends accountable, and that's what people need. That is why I had you come on, because me following you, I've been following you for a very, very long time. Me following you, seeing you on social media, and I could see that you're not,
I ain't never been called a pick me too. I'm glad about that, because they know I'll be making sense. Pick me.
Appreciate you for coming on, blessing my podcast with episode 142. When you do start your like if you start like your Monday thoughts thing, I really am interested. I would love to see how it go. I like that. I think
Definitely.
that's
I
something you
appreciate it.
really should do. I'm interested. I love all things podcasts, all
Mm-hmm.
things creative, and all things where people just can be themselves.
Right.
So I really appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
If you ever
for
start
sure.
back podcasting, you know, I'll be a guest on your show.
Okay.
And thank you so
Keep
much.
that in mind. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I had a